Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. We are on a beautiful map called Shamrock Valley. This map came out towards the end of my tour of FS17, and it takes place, obviously, Shamrock. It takes place in Ireland, so we'll be driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm going to get some flack for that. Oof. So here's the story. I have a family farm. Uncle who passed away, and he left the farm to me. And I grew up here, just down in the village, helping him take care of the farm, helping him do chores. But I feel like, as life has gone by, I've kind of watched, the market crash and go down, and it's really hard to survive as a farmer now. So I want to kind of introduce an industry. And there's a lot of people in the area that have been switching over to wood burners, as it costs a lot less to heat your house than gas. And but they're still a pain because you have to go to the forest and cut the trees down and get the wood. So we're trying to make an economical solution to that. And one of those things to do is to take hay and straw and turn it into pellets. So we're going to introduce this DLC that FarmSim made, quote unquote, into our story. And we're going to use the Straw Harvest DLC, which was a DLC that was available only for the PC. It's not available for the consoles. On this first episode here, I'm going to put the link to it. You can still buy it. So, but that is, I'm just letting you guys know that you can still get the Straw Harvest DLC if you're interested in it after watching this series. But that will, it's a pretty cool DLC. So, anyways, the story goes, we're trying to make pellets out of straw and grass. So that people are able to heat their homes. I talked to the local bank. They said that they would give us a pretty decent-sized loan, like a really big loan, because they can also see the investment possibilities of what I'm trying to do here. So is that water? Oh, I was looking for water. So there we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and head over. What we're going to do is I have two fields here. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the farm. Obviously, this is the main farm. We won't be using this much because, once again, we're not going to really be doing standard farming, though we might get into sheep and cows later when we start making money. But for now, I'm just going to try to get the farm solvent. We're going to sell a lot of this equipment once we're done using it for the first round. We've got a couple default tractors and we've also got this harvester that's going to be used here, and then we're going to sell it once we're done harvesting. But we're going to put some straw down, and we'll have a crop ready right away to put out there and sell. Over here we have a baler. This stuff will probably all get sold. In fact, I might even sell some of the fields and, just buy grass fields because we really only need to make hay. That's our big thing. If we could do hay, we could do straw too, but the straw requires us having a harvester. So I think long term we're going to end up selling our non-grass fields, and short term we're going to end up just working grass or whatever. You know what I mean? Long term we will go back into crop farming, but that'll be way down the road. So this is our main farm field here. This comes as part of our package here. We will definitely be using this to mow. And then across the street here we own fields 6 and 7. I'll jump over here. There's number 6, and number 7's down there. Second grass field. So we got these two nice large grass fields right here. Let's take a look at the map here. We also have field 38, field 5. They're all part of this trifecta of fields. And then we own fields 1 and 3, and we'll take a walk over there to see those. 38 we're just going to sell. I'm not going to do it, so we're going to walk up here to 3. Look at this pretty little town. And once again, it's driving on the left side because we're in Ireland, so I got to get used to that. And I didn't realize they use kilometers in Ireland. I know in England they use miles versus that. But we have some. This looks like wheat. And then up north, this is a pretty large field. We have this grass field in between. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I might sell 1 and 3 to the bank once I'm done harvesting them and getting the crap off the fields, the stuff off the fields, and then buying fields number 2 and 4. But I think first we do have, obviously a viable crop here that we could sell. So my idea is to go ahead and harvest these, and then we'll sell the fields once they've been harvested and the wheat has been taken off. And I think we're going to actually just bale the wheat, and I think we have to do square bale. So I'm going to sell the baler. We'll rent a square baler, and we will move that over to our location. So that is basically the main farm that we're going to be dealing with. And so here we go. We're going to move around here. And over here this is awesome. Like, this is perfect plot of land here. I wanted to build this business here, and oh my gosh, there's a gold nugget. Oh, so we might have to have a gold nugget hunt at some point if we get in trouble with the bank. I don't really know if I want to do that. I feel that's the thing with 17. It seems like the nuggets were everywhere. But we have this plot of land. It's available for $11,000, which is really not a bad deal. You get this huge plot. I think most of the stuff, my plan is to build the farm up here. Not really the farm, but the industry up here. We're going to put our equipment up here. We're going to stay parked up here. Because the main farm is just really crowded. As you can see down there, the buildings are all like crushed in there. And we're going to be dealing with big equipment. I did the research, and the unit that I need is called a Primos. It's made by Krone, and the Primos requires a 350 horsepower tractor. So we're going to need a really big tractor, and that Primos is really big. So I don't think we're going to be able to get that larger equipment down into the small, like, narrow farm. So I think we're just going to pretty much, I don't want to say abandon it because I'm still going to live here, but we're going to pretty much abandon the buildings for now. And maybe turn them into something later down the road. But for right now, I think we're just going to leave things as they are. So that's the idea here. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to get out there and start harvesting. I'll get the fields done, and we'll get out there. I won't make you guys on YouTube watch the whole harvest process, but it looks like we have some crops available too. So we might want to sell all that stuff off. So I'll probably do that in the background, guys, because we want to get as much money as possible before the loan, because we have a lot of equipment that we have to buy. So let's go ahead and turn all these off. Let's go ahead and save the game. There we go. And we're going to go back. Once again, here's the problem with this map. It's so tight. And so we're going to back out here, and I'm going to get this harvester up to the field. So all right, so I'm going to get over to the field. I'm going to get over to field number 1 here. I'll get all the equipment over, and I'll meet you guys on the field. All right, folks, I am working up the hill. I think this is the right way to the field. I don't know. I've never been to these fields before, so I mean, yes, I used to work these fields as a kid, so. Ooh, bummer. So we're gonna go ahead and get this harvester. Now, unfortunately, I'm on the wrong side of the header here. I'm gonna get this thing popped over there. I mean, I suppose if I wanted to make straw, I could keep the equipment that's on the farm already and just expand. It's going to mean I have to take out a little bit of a larger loan. I think there's about $300,000 of equipment on the farm. But we'll see. Let me think about it. I don't necessarily want to do that. Let me think about how I want to do this. I'm still not going to be able to get that. This is really tight working here. I suppose I could leave. Driving through the bushes. Oops. Do they do that in Europe for real? I don't know how they handle these tight fields. Oop. Oh. Ah, there we go. The problem is the trailer's, it's not going to work. The trailer's higher than the harvester, and so, yeah, that's working real well. Oops. This isn't going to open this way, yep. I almost feel like I would have been better off putting the header on down somewhere else. But we'll go ahead and start harvesting this. Oh, I got stuck. No. Oh, Lord. Welcome to FS17. I got stuck on the gate. I forgot about the gate. All right, let's... What am I going to do? Maybe if I push the header out onto the field, which you would never do. Ugh, and it doesn't. Of course, it's going... No! Oh, my Lord. And welcome to Arthur's typical day on Farm Sim. I don't think that would go through the gates, would it? Maybe it will. Let's see. Just need to get it hooked. There we go. Okay. Wow, we made it. I did it. Got to unfold it. And we'll get this thing running. Nope. For some reason, oh, that's why. When you have the header selected, it won't automatically run. So I don't know. I can't decide whether I want to keep these fields or not and use them for crop. I suppose it would be good to have straw for the straw harvest. But we don't, like I think, once again, hay works just as well. But this way we get a little bit of extra crop too for cash. So maybe we'll just do that. We'll look at doing that. We'll just grow crops, and I'm not going to worry about like fertilizing and stuff. We'll just grow crappy crops and throw them out there, and then yield the straw off of them, and then just kind of store them and save them when we have a whole bunch. Sell them off all at once. So this harvester, and I did see, now I was watching Millennial Farmer the other night, and he was having trouble with the wheat growing a certain direction, or the corn. And so he was only harvesting from one side. He's like, I know this kind of sounds like stupid, but we're going to just harvest one direction. We're not going to go both directions. And I guess they actually buy crop insurance. And the crop insurance is there, so if they have a failed crop, they get back a percentage of what they planted, so they don't lose their shirts. He said they buy it every year. He said it's just like owning car insurance or health insurance. He's like, you have it for when these things happen. He said it's expensive, but it's worth it when you have a bad year and there's like a bad storm or something, or a bad wind that destroys a crop, you know, because that can happen, especially with corn. Corn gets blown down in a bad storm. You know, get a tornado or something that goes through the field, or just high winds, and it'll ruin the crop. And so anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, watching on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and get this harvested, and I will join with you as I see fit. But I'm going to do that off camera. That way you guys don't have to be watching forever. So. Did it take? Nope. All right, so I'm going to pull in underneath here, and oops, I crashed. Going to pop in and what are we harvesting right now? I forgot. Are we I think we're harvesting barley, right? Hold on. Oh shoot, it's barley. Okay, so hey, what's up, Jay-Wah? All right, so we're live studio right now, so we're going to be, I forgot, barley, start, and I'm going to fill this up with barley and then collect barley off the field. We'll probably just have one trailer load, I would imagine, so I can only imagine one trailer load. So let's run up here to the field. You see how far I've gotten already? We've gotten about half the field done. Nah, maybe a third of the field is finished. And let's see, we're going to push this out of the way. Seems like it'd be easier just to move that harvester around without taking that off. These are some really roly-poly hills, man. So I was thinking of baling all this stuff and moving it over and storing it until we have the facility set up. But I think it's probably wiser to not do that and just get the Primos a little bit earlier and start chopping this straw up and just turn it right into pellets. And I might keep this tipper. This is a good pellet tipper, so. All right, so I'm going to fly around here and we'll just park right there. I don't know. I think we might fill this up once or twice, so we'll have to see what happens. But let's go ahead and pull some more crop off this field. All right, so I am going to go ahead and continue doing this field. For those of you on YouTube, just be patient, and we'll be back in a moment. Actually, for you, it'll seem like no time has passed at all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have cleared the first field, and I am going to take this wheat and sell it. So let's see how much we get for it, and give us a little bit of a tour of the map. And then I'm going to put the harvester. The downside is I'm not sure how I'm going to get that trailer out of there, but I'm just going to try to drive the harvester over to the other field without taking the header off, because it's so hard to get the header on and off in these tight spaces. And I do think I'm going to go with my original plan. I think I'm going to skip doing the regular farming for right now. And I don't know that I'll come back to it, because like I said, this is like so narrow and tight on these maps. You can only get a little harvester, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So we'll see. But I'm thinking we're just going to stick with the original plan and just do the grass farming. So this equipment will eventually just get sold. Once I'm done at the next field, I'm going to take this harvester and turn it in for sale. So just have to be careful here, because there is traffic and we're on a main road. And we're in Ireland. Look at this guy, jerk. I mean, I can understand him wanting to get ahead of me, but really? The other field is up there, so we got a bit of a ways to go. If I'm not mistaken, Tesco is a real UK gas station line. I think we see that when I drive around here. I'll have to look again. But here's our... We're going to make it right at the church. So we'll head up the hill. And the other thing that's hard about this map, and one of the reasons why I don't want to do this kind of farming, is because, you know, the hired workers get lost on these fields. So you have to do everything by hand. So you might as well do grass stuff, because it's easier. Oh. Look out. Oh, that's close. But this way we'll have some material to start with when we do these fields, and once I get the material off the fields and turn it into pellets, we'll sell the fields and buy some more grass fields by the farm, and we'll go from there. All right. This field looks like it's no. It seems like it's the same both ways. So I'll run down a couple times, and then we need to sell off the barley that we harvested. I would expect we probably have $10,000 or $15,000 of barley in that other hopper, so we'll see. And I'm thinking we could just keep the tipper that we have, because that tipper should be able to unload directly into the hop. I mean, look, we have to like hand. You guys will see the factory. You'll get to see what the straw harvest factory looks like, where you make the pallets. The only problem that I have with the pallets is they don't work really well on the forks. They tend to like stick to the end of the forks because they're smaller pallets than the regular in-game pallets. So once again, the ugly physics of Farm Sim, pop up when you use this DLC. But all right, pick that up, and we'll move around here. So I'm going to go ahead and hop back. We'll turn this off for the time being, and we're going to go ahead and sell this off. So let's take a look at our market and see what is going on. Oh, was it this one? Yeah, it's this one. With sales, I got barley. So Gypsy Hill is the one. Okay, that's right by here. Cool. So we don't have too far to go. Gypsy Hill is like right across the street. So we're going to sell that. And then we'll run over and meet our harvester at the other field. So we're going to come around the corner here and sell these crops off. And once again, we're going to keep that straw, and I'm going to turn that straw into pellets. Once again, using our straw harvest DLC. So you guys will get to see that happen here soon. The downside is the Premios. Like I said before, it requires a 350 horsepower tractor, so we're going to have to get a bigger tractor. Where's this place? Is that right here? There it is. Okay. So we're going to go around back here and deliver, and let's see how much money we made. Coming around the corner. And we'll unload here. Ta-da! $13,000. My guess was pretty dang good. So now we're going to make a run up to the farm real quick because I want to get the rest of the wheat, and we're going to take that out and sell that also, but not until we did the harvest. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will see you guys once we're done harvesting on YouTube, so hang tight. All right, so I think this is going to fill this tipper up. I have a little bit of the field left to do. This is taking a long time for those of you on YouTube. My poor Twitch audience has been watching me harvest this for the last hour and a half. Didn't think it would take this long, pound sign. Or pound sign. Rest of my life harvesting. All right, so we're going to look here at wheat. $6.79 is at Gypsy Hill. Hopefully that will remain our best price, because we don't have to drive too far. So we're going to run down to the Gypsy Hill stores and get this wheat sold. We should have one more half tipper of it. I'm driving on the American side of the road here. It's not too safe. That's right. Rolls a D20, natural 20, critical success. Harvest more grain than initially thought. We'll have to get a dungeon master in here and working on the farm. Now this tractor is definitely having some hard time pulling this heavy trailer. Come on, pull. All right, so we're going to pull through here, and I'm going to dump this off. Let's see how much money we make. Not too shabby. Ooh, big money. $14,000. Oh, yeah. So we're up to $47,000 just with the crop sales. And once again, I have a couple more crops I'm going to sell off camera probably, but I have little bits of this and a little bit of that we're going to sell. And then we're going to also sell off all the equipment of the current farm, because I'm not going to need a plow. I'm not going to need any of that kind of stuff. I'm just pretty much going to need mowing stuff and a big tractor and maybe a small tractor to pull stuff around, but I would probably like to stick with a different tractor just to make the series more interesting. Shh. But yeah, we're going to get some bigger equipment here. We have to get bigger equipment because the Premios pellet maker requires a much larger tractor, so we are going to get a bigger one for sure. I'm going to look on the used tractor market and see what I can find. I've already talked to the dealership and let them know I'm going to be selling a bunch of stuff. I'm looking for some used equipment that'll suit us a little bit better on the farm, and I should be able to pull something out of my butt. We basically need one tractor to to tugboat trailers around, and then another tractor to actually do the hard work, the heavy lifting. And then we'll also need a we're definitely going to need some kind of flatbed to transport our products that we're going to sell. I might go with the IT runner setup. We'll have to see. I don't know yet. I have to think about how I'm going to do that. The IT runner is not very big. I mean, like a truck with a semi-truck with a flatbed trailer might be the best. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to figure out how to do it. So let's find out how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to finish up this field, and I will be back. So I'll see you once the field is done, and we'll see you momentarily here. Okay, so we are pulling up here to the tipper, and I am finished with the harvest. As you can see here, got some stuff left to dump in the tipper. My wife is playing Planet Zoo in the other room. She's enjoying it very much. I've never heard her. She's so cute to hear her get excited about a game. Like she's like really excited about it. It's a game that's like right up her alley. So be sure to watch her series on YouTube because it is it's cute. Like she's really enjoying the game and putting out a whole bunch of videos, and it's good stuff. Good entertaining stuff. All right, so we're going to pull down here, and I can't wait to try Planet Zoo myself, but splat. Somebody's like throwing tomatoes at me. So we have both of the fields done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into town and kind of get our setup going. So before we finish this first episode, my goal is to have, it's going to run a little longer than a half an hour, but get the fuck down, you idiot. My goal is to have, okay, move it along, you moron. My goal is to have the factory set up and the building set up so that you guys can see what it is, what it looks like, and what it shall be. All right, come on, just go. Go. Come on. Idiot. Freaking Yugo. I didn't know they drove Yugos in Ireland. So we'll probably be more like a 45 to 50 minute video, guys, because we just, there's a lot of stuff that we still need to do. Edit. And once again, I forgot this. Jeez, there was no traffic coming over, but there we go. I'm not going to make it. I'm going to have to wait till these guys go through. Yeah. Go on. Go on. Go through. Oh, you morons. This is why I should have put the header trailer on. I thought maybe I could make it. We made it down here without a problem, but getting back. Okay, we should be clear here because I'm going to be able to go over to this side now. Oh, Lord, this is dangerous. Yep. Oh, the realism. Well, who cares? I'm selling it anyway. I have to pull into the Tesco here. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot, bud. Nobody drives pickups over here. What the heck? All right, so we are at the dealership here. They sell John Deere, but we're going to be buying used stuff, so we're probably not going to get John Deere stuff. So, yep. Not me. We're going to have to put this on the trailer because I can't even get the trailer in there. So let's go ahead and grab the other tractor. We'll sell the wheat off. What's left of it. And so I will be right back while we go do this. I'll meet you down at the dealership. All right, so I've pulled in with all of the equipment that we're going to sell. I kept the tipper because we're going to use that. But we've pulled in a lot of stuff. So we are going to sell what's in here now. Sell this. And we're going to sell that. Yep. And we're going to make some money here. But we're going to be buying other stuff back. So there we go. Let's see if I can get that into the zone. Sell this. And this. And this. Okay, so we sold all 3 of those. And I'm going to put this in. I want the harvester to go in next, because if I sell the tractor, it would be hard to get anything in there if I miss. So let's go this way. So we'll do that. We're going to hop out and sell those things, and we'll sell the harvester. If I can get past the harvester. In real life, this would still be a problem because I'm a big fat guy. There we go. Sell that. Yep. And I'm going to pull our harvester in. And we're going to sell this. I wonder, was this my fault? Does the store go up any higher? Nope, it doesn't. That's as high as it goes. Okay. We're going to sell this. Yeah, it's got a really low clearance. We're going to sell this guy here. And that should be it for the things that we're selling. So, whoops, same thing, bonk. Going to pull forward a little bit more so that if I sell the tractor first, it falls into the sell zone. Sell the NovaCat. Yep. And we're going to sell this. So we start off with a fair chunk of change here. But we have a lot of things that we're going to buy. So first of all, let's look at the tractors before we go for a loan. The dealership did get me a couple tractors, so we're going to walk around the back and I'll show you what those are.